there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has bumps. To get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So SMU's offense will start this game off. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Coleman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed up.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. North Texas lining up, facing. From the gun, wants to pass. The ball is out behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll try the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Duff. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. On the run, it's Applewhite. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He's got it, 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this second. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Mustangs!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting ready for the extra point after the AT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. 15. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lemon. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal. You bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Oh, better look out! North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds his man. It's Lemon. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Lemon. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. North Texas really has it going on offense. The give to the back.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Here's a heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback. Right there outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Might be looking to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. North Texas will have to punt it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. The give out of the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Working that left side now. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. He's got the tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestling down short of the 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the 1st down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 21 over UTEP. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Snags it quickly on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Dropping back, it's Duff. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mustangs will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with them.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bring in the heat. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Pass attack. Touchdown, SMU! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Lemon.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Lemon. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lemon. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got the back in the middle, and they're able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas to the line with 1.5 miles to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. That slices the lead to 2.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Jackson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And here's the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll start. And he has had a long day at the office, not to second down, he'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Stout. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. QB draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. North Texas will have to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. It'll be third and long. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Mustangs are on the move. Back to pass, it's Duff. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Temple. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Firing to the right, complete. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. To the ground to try to move the chains. Finding open areas. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Completes it in the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Power football with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll try to pass their way in. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will open from the 15. They'll go to the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Now that they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, and the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter steps. In the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. North Texas will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And some room to work. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Throwing right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Finds the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here's the pressure. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Louisiana Monroe is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 24 over San Jose State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's caught. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Great place to start for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Duff. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Big fella moving. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, SMU! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Sometimes just punt the ball. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Gets open down the middle. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on second down. It's on target and complete. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Fuller. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. It's complete to the right. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. What's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This